Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Muhammad Azhami bin Muhammad Ali. My student ID is 2021171605 and I am from BA 2423D. Today we will be discussing about the institutions and markets in the Islamic financial services and the institutions and markets in the conventional services. What is Islamic finance? Islamic finance is a type of financing activity that must comply with Sharia. The concept can also refer to the investments that are permissible under Sharia. The common practice of Islamic finance and banking came into existence along with the foundation of Islam. Next, what is conventional finance? Conventional finance is a home financing scheme offered by financial institutions or banks which are not guaranteed by government agencies. It is also known as a transaction based on an interest rate for savings surplus or deficit spending units to loan or borrow funds in the financial market. So, we will discuss about the difference between these two financial institutions based on value proposition, structure, operational mechanism, and instruments offered. So, what is the value proposition? Value propositions is a company's overall marketing strategy. A value proposition can be presented as a business statement that a company uses to summarize why a consumer should buy their product or use their services from them rather than their competitors. Next, structure. Structure is comparing the structures of Islamic banks to the structure of conventional commercial banks is somewhat difficult because the structures differ according to each bank's specific requirements. There are 6 structures of Islamic finance, which are sources of funds, pool of funds, application of funds, Islamic banking contract, income from activities, and distribution of income. There are 7 structures of conventional finance, which are shareholders give capital, banks receive customer deposits and invest, interest received are distributed, customer request for loans, bank borrows interbank funds, bank lends the funds at on interest rate, and customer pays interest and principal. Next, operational mechanism. Operational mechanism is the means of control over the pace and direction of an initiative. Hence, it is also the one of the simplest and tough still critical of the elements. Operational mechanism for Islamic finance. In Islamic finance, real asset is a product. Money is just a medium of exchange. Second, loss is shared when the organization suffers loss. Third, the execution of agreements for the exchange of goods and services is must. Fourth, due to control over inflation, no extra price is charged by the entrepreneur. Next, the operational mechanism for conventional finance. First, money is a product besides medium of exchange and store of value. Second, interest is charged even in case the organization suffers losses. Thus, no concept of sharing loss. Third, while distributing cash finance, running finance or working capital finance, no agreement for exchange of goods and services is made. Fourth, due to inflation, entrepreneurs increase the price of their goods and services. Financial instruments is a contract we can trade in a market. It represents an asset to one entity and a liability or equity to the other. Instruments offered in Islamic finance. First, we have sukuk. Sukuk is a securities of equal denomination representing individual ownership interest in a portfolio of eligible existing or future assets. Second, we have mudarabah. Mudarabah is a sharing the profit and loss with venture capital is a partnership or trust financing contract. Third, we have musyarakah. Musyarakah is a joint enterprise or partnership structure in Islamic finance in which partners share in the profits and losses of an enterprise. And lastly, we have ijarah. Ijarah is a contract for the hiring of persons or renting or leasing of the services or the usufruct of a property, generally for a fixed period and price. Instruments offered in conventional finance. First, we have a bond. Bond is a fixed income instrument that represents a loan made by an investor to a borrower. Second is deposit. Deposit is a transaction involving a transfer of money to another party for safekeeping. Next is acceptance. Acceptance is a contractual agreement by an importer to pay the amount due to receiving goods at a specific date in the future. And last is the lease. Lease is a contractual agreement calling for the lessee to pay the lessor for use of an asset. That's all from me. Thank you for watching.